Well, it's about the 20th of March and time to get some of my flower seeds and tomato seeds started. It's hard to believe that there's still snow all over the place here yet, but I'll get the seeds going in hopes that spring will get here. This is the first day of spring on the calendar, but it sure don't feel like it. So I put some dirt in my planter here, and I got my helper here. What are you doing, Bear? Yeah, you think I'm crazy for planting plants when they're still frozen, huh? Okay, well, we'll get started. See how it goes. We'll take these inside where it's warmer to work. Well, it's March 20th, the first day of spring. It's time to get started planting some seeds here. So I'm going to start with some moonflower seeds because they're going to take a while to sprout. I'll put them in the dirt here today. It's still pretty cold out here. There's still a lot of snow yet. Been a long cold winter this year, but we'll get started on the seeds and see how it goes. Well, I put 3 seeds in each little planter spot there. So that should give me plenty of moonflowers. Most of the seeds will probably sprout. So now I'm going to poke them in the ground and water them up good, and then I've got this plastic lid that I put on top of them. It kind of acts like a little greenhouse to keep them real moist and get them started. And then in a few more days I'm going to put some tomato seeds in and some other flowers, but these moonflowers take about 3 weeks to sprout, so I'm getting them in the ground a little bit sooner. Then we'll see how it goes, and I'll do another update. Hi friends, well, back to planting again. I planted the moonflower seeds on 3/20, which is 9 days ago, and they haven't sprouted yet, but they usually take about 3 weeks, so I give them a little bit of a head start. So now I've got all my other seeds laid out here. I don't think we can read them here, I don't know, but I've saved all the different pink tomatoes and all the seeds I've been saving for years and years, and I have even more in the house, but today I'm just going to work on some of them that I have here. So I put them in little packages, and then I label what's in them and keep them safe and dry, and they last for a long time. And then of course each year, like I saved the pink tomatoes here last fall. So, but I see I got all kinds of helpers here. I got monkeys hiding all over the place. Skunk came out to see what's going on. Oh boy, I think I'm going to have some fun here today. I don't know what this guy is. I think he crawled out of the swamp or something. Well, okay, I'm going to get back to work here and see what I can get done. Well, I've been slaving away here. I usually dump my seeds out on a little plate, then I can pick out kind of the best and healthiest looking seeds. And these are the ones I saved last year, some of them. And then like here I put in 4 little seeds in each hole. And it don't seem like a lot, but these seeds usually sprout pretty good. So you guys should end up with 24 plants or thereabout just from these right here. And then I'm going to put other types of seeds as I go on here. So what I'll do is just poke these guys down the ground carefully. Well, that's my plan. And then I'll cover them up with a little dirt and wet them down a little bit. So hang on. Well, the snow is slowly melting, so once these seeds sprout, I don't know if you remember, but 9 days ago there was a lot more snow piled up here. So it'll be April 1st, tomorrow or the next day. And, well, it should normally be some green grass by now, but I'm hoping that the weather's going to warm up and spring's going to come like it should. And as you can see, I don't know where it is here in my viewfinder, but my wood pile is pretty empty over there. This was a long, tough winter, that's for sure. But it's nice to see some ground again. So, well, I'm going to get back to my planting here. I've been slaving away here, so I have all my different varieties started here. And so now I'm going to water them. What I found out works really good for watering, I just use a regular spray bottle like this, and then I kind of just slowly, if it would work, there it goes. I slowly wet them down. Otherwise, if you just take and dump the water straight in there, all the seeds float out on you, and then you have seeds all over the place. And this way they kind of sprout in the order you put them, like 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds in each one. And they're a lot easier to thin out when they start growing then. And then I put this cover over the top of them and put them in a sunny window or under my grow light, and it acts like a little miniature greenhouse to get them started. That works pretty nice. So, well, now I'm going to finish up here and then I'll start another clip when they start sprouting. Well, I brought my plants in here and I put my grow light down, and oh, I see some creatures crawled in too. Well, we got all kinds of strange things around here. Well, anyhow, I'm going to grow them under this light here. That'll keep them nice and warm to get them started, and then once it gets warm and sunny outside, I'll be moving them outside. So we'll see how things go here. Hi friends, well, I've got another update on my plants here. I think today is April the, I don't even remember, but it's been I don't know, 3-4 weeks now since I started the first seeds, and I've got them going under the grow lights here. I don't know how good we can see that on the camera, but they sprouted real nice, and these are my pink tomatoes and different cherry ones here, and my moonflower plants on the very end here. So they're doing pretty good. I'm going to have to transplant them into a bigger tray pretty soon. They're kind of crowded in here. The tomato seeds sprouted real good. The moonflower seeds, I put in 27 of them, and so far I think 18 sprouted, but they're looking pretty healthy. They like this light. I leave it on 24 hours a day for them, and then I give them this plant food. It's this blue stuff. I mix it with the gallon of water. You put a little scoop in there, not very much, and then it's got a, this one has a 15-30-15 mix of nitrogen. It's just a general purpose plant food. It works real well for me on all the plants, and I've never hurt them or burned them with it, so it's pretty good stuff. And I usually mix it a little weak so I can water them more frequently with it, just so they got something every time to eat. So this is my update, and Bear, he's trying to help too. See, he wants to see what's going on outside the door. So okay, well, we'll see what I do here. Thanks again.